All right, so this next exercise is part of the tension release series, and this is called a tap out. And what we're going to do is we're just walking through the different parts of our body and we're going to tap them on the ground. And when I say tap, what I mean is we're going to lift it up and then we're going to drop it. So you don't want to lift your arm up all the way and then drop it and then so that it hurts. So we're not lifting our body parts up so high that they hurt when we drop them. But we do want to lift them up enough that when they drop, gravity does a little bit of the work for us. So a little bit of that impact. It's kind of like if you work out a lot and then you kind of tap out your thighs or something so that it doesn't hurt later. It kind of relieves some of that tension. So this tap out is a systematic going from the bottom of our body to the top of our body, just tapping everything out and getting a little bit of vibration in it. So kind of like if somebody gave you a back rub, right? But we're kind of doing it for ourselves. Okay, so we're gonna start this by laying down. You're gonna lay down on your back and you're gonna have your knees bent and your hands palms up, and we're gonna start with our toes and just tap your toes. So just a little bit of tapping, tapping, tap, 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 tap. And the more you can relax and move up to your feet. So we're just gonna tap, 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 tap. And really let your feet go floppy and tap, 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 tap. Great. So now we're gonna move on to our calves. So how do we tap out our calves? So you're gonna try to bounce your calves on the ground. But the focus on letting your calves hit the ground. So try to release your calves as much as possible. Great. Great. And your thighs, whatever kind of lets your thighs relax. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's a little more of this, but a different focus. Now we're going to move up to our hips, and so just going to tap them on the ground. So it's a lift and a drop. Don't hurt yourself. If it hurts, do something different. But think about all the different things. So we can go right flat on our back, but then you also have your glute muscles, and you can kind of start to scat to yourself. So scooby doo dop ba bop bop ba doo boop 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 ba doo boop boop. Great. So now we're going to move on to our hands. So tap out your fingers, tap 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 tap, and your hands. And again, just enough. You don't want to throw your hands on the ground, but you do want to give yourself a nice vibration. Okay, and then your biceps, your upper arms. And now you want to play with your shoulders and your upper chest. And your entire core. And now you're going to bounce out your entire body at the same time, and it should feel don't forget your feet. It's gonna look really silly, but it feels really good. All right. So now, hopefully, you feel a little more relaxed. Take a moment and take an inventory of your body. Close your eyes, take some deep breaths, check in with your feet, your calves, your thighs, your hips, your belly, your chest, your arms, your hands, and see what changed. All right. Enjoy.